Hello, and thank you for joining me for the All Signs reading for Tuesday, February the 15th. What messages do we have for all signs? For Tuesday. Okay, that's a lot. I'm going to pick those up, so give me a moment here. Alright, let's see what came out. Okay, I'm just going to rearrange a little bit here because more came out than I was expecting. That's what it is, so. Okay. So just give me a moment here to kind of look at the overview. Okay, so noticing blues, greens, brown. Okay, so the first card that came out here is Affirmation for Positive Change. So we can see this figure here has completely taken off one set of clothing and is progressing to this ship with a completely different outfit. So this, you may be embodying this energy where you're going from looking a certain way, acting a certain way, and to being and acting and doing things completely differently. So affirmation for positive change. So you might want to say things out loud like, I affirm that I am getting closer to my goals every day. Or something like that. I would say it in the present tense. I am. We have earth magic here. We can see this figure is under the full moon. Looks like she's got a scrying bowl, a quartz crystal, and some sage there she's burning, and also a magic wand. And a cat there at the bottom of the card. So you may feel led to do some full moon earth magic where you state your intentions out loud, or I'm sure there's lots of full moon magics that you can look up online to embody this earth energy. I'm noticing the purple flowers in the background there. I believe they are snapdragons. Be sure to look up snapdragons. Spiritual meaning of snapdragons. After this video, there will be additional messages for you there. We have number 2, sacral chakra. It says the frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. We have number 3, solar plexus chakra. Frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. We have number 20, discernment. You see the third eye chakra there is lit up on this figure. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. We have cleansing body and spirit. Be sure to look up downward pointing triangle, spiritual symbolism of downward pointing triangle. There'll be additional messages for you there. Again, we see the candle and also the sunlight symbolism, which is the sun is always a very good sign. It stands for abundance, fertility, growth, prosperity, all areas of your life being illuminated and being touched by that. Good luck. It's also tied to the sign Leo. My attention's being drawn to the broom at the bottom, so you may need to do some physical cleaning in your environment. Getting rid of old stuff, clearing out old clutter, makes room for new energies to emerge. We have number 22, divine masculine. The frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. We have number 26, empowerment. These crescent moons there remind me of like magic wands, or the crescent moon time may be significant to this empowerment. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. We have number 15, compassion, which is also green, which is tied to the heart chakra. Frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. So this one at the top here is being drawn to my attention. So you may be a star. Your compassion may really stand out from others. Affirmation for healing the heart. So again, we see this fire element echoed here that we saw in previous cards. So you might want to do a fire magic, or I would say some words out loud. Get a tea light. Light the tea light and then let it burn all the way to the end. So I would say something like, I affirm this by lighting this candle, that I am receiving a healing to the heart chakra. There may be someone you wish to lean on, as this figure here is doing. Also, I'm being drawn to this sage here in the corner. You might want to light some incense to clear your space of any negative energies. So we have plant the seeds. We see these. This witch here is out working the land with her cat. Again, another sun symbolism. So Spirit reminding you that whatever you want to have grow in your life, you need to spend the time to plant those seeds and nurture them and water them carefully, pull out the weeds, and tend to your garden every day. It's the small actions that we take every day that add up to big results in the long term. We have prosperity and abundance. We see this witch here is enjoying a glass of wine and some cake in her garden. I'm noticing the lilac bush in the background. Be sure to look up lilacs. There'll be additional messages for you there. 2 cats in this depiction. You may have 2 cats, or you may be thinking about adopting a cat or adopting 2 cats. We have number 37, realization. It says the frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. We have meditation to dig deep. So Spirit reminding you to take some time to shut off the external stimulation of the world and go internal and see what information pops through. So lots of amethyst crystals and also mushrooms in this card. Be sure to look up mushrooms. There'll be additional messages for you there. Again, we're seeing that quartz crystal that was echoed in this previous card, so you might want to get a quartz crystal if you don't already own one and keep it nearby, especially when you meditate. My attention's being drawn to the forest in the background, so it's like I feel that this the trees are very small. Like there's some really skinny ones, and then they get to be like bigger and then more mature. So I'm feeling like the message in this card is that you will be able to mature quite drastically spiritually. Like you'll be able to go from like a small tree to like a, you'll be able to have some rapid spiritual growth if you actually do the meditation. I would meditate for at least 15 minutes a day. Maybe in the morning when you first wake up. Or before you go to bed, but then you might fall asleep if you do it before you go to bed. So maybe better to do it when you just wake up. So then we have transformation and change. We can see this figure here is moving from like the night into the day. So again, we see the sun symbolism there. 2 butterflies, which are symbols of transformation, and also 2 cats, again, in the symbolism of the broom. So definitely you're going to be clearing some physical, emotional, spiritual, mental clutter, which is going to assist you with this transformation and change that you're going through at this time. We have fire magic. So my attention was drawn to this large cat at the bottom. I believe it's a lynx. Be sure to look up lynx. There'll be additional messages for you there. I'm almost seeing like a hand in this fire. So fire energy is like creative and passion. There may be some creative project that you have complete control over. See how she's like levitating that fire in her hands. She's not actually holding it, but it's just like floating above her hands, like magically. Then we have 4 red candles at the bottom, the number 4, which represents stability, security, monetary security. Be sure to look up the number 4 in numerology. There'll be additional messages for you there. Also, her shirt is like orangish, which ties to this sacral chakra card. We have number 36, prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. And then we have Learn from Life. I like to think of this card as Learn to Fly. We can see this witch is taking flight. After putting down all these lessons, you may have been studying really hard, really leveling up in the last year. Again, we see the repeated symbolism of the butterfly. So complete transformation. We have number 40, Soul Time. It says the frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. I'm seeing like the wheel symbology there in the middle, representing like the cycles of life. Then we have change in progress. We see this figure here has navigated these rapids that were fairly close to those rocks on either side. You're getting a spiritual assist there with these magical lights here leading the way. It's like your path is being lit up like steps. Spirit is showing you which step to take next. Intuitively, you just need to follow those hunches and promptings. We have follow your dreams. Again, we see this fire magic echoed and also the crescent moon. Noticing the cat there in the crystal ball. So a cat, a real cat on the desk, and then like or table, whatever that is, and then like echoed cat inside that crystal ball. Again, we see all this fire magic, the shooting star. Right, so you're getting ready to take flight and really go after these dreams. Really follow those dreams that you've been led to. We have number 44, Universal Love. It says the frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. It's like that green flower in the middle is like reminding me of like a, I think it's called a chrysanthemum flower. We have number 6, third eye chakra, which we saw echoed in discernment. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic powers. We have number 8, alchemy. It says the frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability in remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. We have number 13, coherence. Again, we see this coming out from like a yellow center, coming from the solar plexus chakra. Frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. It's reminding me of like a lime slice. Limes may be somehow significant. We have number 38, remembrance. Frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and a body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. We have healing waters. So we can see this figure has come from a very dry, like desert type environment. there. You might want to take, like when you take a shower or take your next bath, you might want to say like an affirmation, like these waters heal my mind, body, soul, and spirit. Something like that. Spirit reminding you I'm seeing like a magical essence inside the actual water. This is like lit up. It's like these waterfalls are like lit up magically. So Spirit reminding you to drink enough water, and also that water has a magical quality to it that is actually healing to the physical body. So don't skip that daily shower or how often you bathe. And then we have affirmation for growth. So we see this witch here has this small seedling. We see the cat there playing in the dirt in the background, or it looks to be planting some seeds as well. Again, we see the imagery of the broom. So Spirit reminding you to stay organized, stay tidy, take the time to clean up your surroundings because it will make you feel so much better. So whatever you want to grow in your life, Spirit is saying for you to physically say it out loud, right? My bank account is full of money. Money is attracted to me like a magnet. Love is attracted to me like a magnet. People who are emotionally available and able to love me back on my level are attracted to me like a magnet. Whatever it is that you desire in your life, Spirit reminding you what you want to grow. Spirit reminding you to plant those seeds, right? This could be investments or investment money as like seed money. Or you may be starting a company. And this seed is like your idea of, that you're going to be nurturing and caring for and watching to grow. I'm going to pull a trinket. Okay, we got 2 came out. So we have the Eiffel Tower. So you may be connected to Paris, France. You may have always wanted to visit there. You may be becoming famous on the world stage. There I'm noticing a star. A big star and a smaller star there on the Eiffel Tower. We're going to put that on prosperity. And we have the 2 intertwined hearts. This may be a significant friendship in your life, a family member, a soul connection, a soul tie with a romantic partner, someone that you feel very connected to at the heart level. We're going to put that on realization. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, be sure and give it a thumbs up. Thank you so very much for watching. Oh, be sure to check out my other videos. There might be something of value you might find in one of those, especially the timeless readings. Thank you so very much for watching, and you have a wonderful and blessed day.